How will climate change affect our world? The animals and habitats in which species will be most affected by this change. Our team here at TV News has done the research to figure it all out. First, talking to our conservation scientist Lexi, who's helped us see what species will be most affected by these changes. Hi Lexi.
Hi.
My first question here is which species will be most affected by these changes going on?
Well, studies have shown that animals will be affected by climate change. A few that will be most affected will be the polar bear, koala, and the birds of paradise. For the polar bears, they need cold temperatures to live, as that is what they are adapted to. But as the temperature goes up, this means the snow and ice caps will gradually melt. Their sea ice is diminishing by nearly 4% per decade.
That is not good.
No, not at all. As for the koala bears, they are being extremely harmed by the rising carbon dioxide levels and the temperature rise. The temperature rise is causing the fire season to be more severe and the wildfires increasing. These wildfires burn down their habitats and make the air non-breathable. Since September 2019, 17.9 million acres of Australia has been.
Next, we would be talking to our environmental scientist who sadly cannot be here with us today. Although she sent us information on 3 of the habitats that will be most affected by this change. One of them are glaciers. Glaciers are one of the many habitats being ruined year by year from climate change. We lose about 390 billion tons of ice and snow a year. One example is Alaska's Muir Glacier. This platform has thinned and retreated dramatically since the mid-20th century. From 1941 to 2004, the glacier moved back about 7 miles and its thickness decreased by more than 2,625 feet. This is all from climate change, sadly. Another example is the Totten Glacier, Antarctica's biggest glacier. It has shrunk by 1/4 of a meter each year since 2009, which is twice as fast as before. Researchers have found out that similar things are happening to the glaciers around Totten as well, as some of the glaciers west of the giant one has lowered their surface height by around 9 feet. The next habitat which would be greatly affected by climate change were the rainforests. Rainforests are also a very important habitat that's been affected by this change. The rainforests hold nearly half of Earth's wild and plant life. Studies have shown that recently drought season has been more intense in the rainforest, which caused fires and more fires spread. Not only that, but as us humans cut down this forest for wood and for more farming, it releases the carbon the trees hold into the air, which increases the climate change of our Earth. One of 2020's biggest struggles is going to be the Australian bushfires. Right now, more than half of Australia is covered in wildfires. Each year there is a fire season during the Australian summer with hot, dry weather making it easy for blazes to start in spring. Natural causes are to blame most of the time, like lightning strikes and drought-affected forests. Scientists say that there is a hole in the atmosphere over Australia right now.
The animals that live in the forests of Australia are now endangered and need all of the help they can get by us humans to save them in their habitats. These poor animals are dying because of our poor decisions. Seeing all these animals makes me sad and want to help all of them, but I know that we can't help all of them in such a short time. Donating money to conservation groups is a good way of helping our planet if you don't actually want to go outside and do physical work. Let's hear more about the crisis with our climate scientist, Adri.
And now we join Lexi and Adri covering the Amazon rainforest. We are here now in the Amazon rainforest with some of the animals that are affected by global warming, such as gorillas, chimpanzees, birds, and more.
Imagine how these innocent animals feel when people destroy their habitats. Deforestation is a huge problem in the Amazon.
Can you tell us which specific species are affected?
Forests cover 31% of our land on our planet. Many animals rely on forests, such as gorillas, chimpanzees, birds, and more. A wide range of mammal species are losing their homes in the rainforest, from the smallest rodent to the largest predator. Isn't that right, Lexi?
Yes, many larger animals need plenty of room to forage and hunt. As industrial practices progress in certain areas, rainforest mammals must combine themselves to fragmented habitats with insufficient resources.
And may I ask how the population of chimpanzees is going? One animal that is affected by global warming is the chimpanzee. Most of the time, they spend their day in treetops. Through the process of deforestation, these chimps can no longer live in the trees and are forced to adapt to a new way of living, which can be risky.
We hope this video helps spread awareness. Here are some of the things you can do in your everyday life that can help the environment from heating up even more. You can use less hot water, recycle more, plant a tree, turn off the lights when not needed, pull the plugs, unplug things that you don't need on, buy and eat less meat, drive less, bike, carpool, walk, eat the food you buy, and use clotheslines to dry your clothes in the summer. Thank you, viewers, for watching our documentary. And a special thanks goes out to Miss Fish for letting us use her studio and Miss Parrish and AFOG for helping us along the way.